Guys, you will not believe what I just found out about the BC3 library. Now, I have to re-record this video because my narration wasn't really recording over this, at the time. So, yeah. So, anyway, let's hide this out, and I'm going to pull up something you might be interested in. BC3's forward-thinking library earns a spot in a national magazine. What? Oh, holy crap. Architecture defines description. College's library administrator says. I mean, look at this. This is crazy. So yeah, let me read some of this to you. Butler, PA, the nation's, well, I already know that. The nation's oldest magazine devoted to libraries. Sorry about picking my nose. Don't be gross out about that. Devoted to libraries has recognized the architectural of Butler Community College's, aka BC3's, new Heathon Family Learning Commons, a $6.4 million state-of-the-art facility dedicated in August of 2016, and one whose visual attraction defies the words within its 40,000 volumes, according to Martin Miller's BC3's interim, Dean of Library Services. What? You seen this, guys? Okay, so yeah. Okay, let's move on to page 2. The Heathon Family Learning Commons on BC3's main campus in Butler Township in the Oak Hill district, if you didn't know exactly where it is among 7 academic renovations and the most expensive listed in the November 15th issue of Library Journal, a New York City magazine founded all the way back in 1876, according to the managing editor Betty Lee Fox. Whoa. Whoa, that's crazy. Oh my god. Okay, funded in part by a $1 million gift from Robert R. Heathon, what the library's named after now. Learning Commons now. A Butler Township real estate developer and designed by Renaissance 3 architects. Pittsburgh, the 2-story Heathon Family Learning Commons replaced the former John A. Beck Jr. Library, which opened in 1973, 7 years after BC3 held its first classes in 1965, I believe. Hey, that's something. Are you guys seeing this? Okay, so, wow. I think this might end up becoming a landmark. Oh my god, I do have to say, it's probably my most, if not one of my most favorite buildings on the main campus of BC3. By the way, I'm actually going to be uploading a video to it soon, of a tour I did of it soon. Which, I don't know if I'm actually going to upload it before I upload this video, but stay tuned. In case you don't know, I actually have a tour of this library. If you want to check out the video, whenever if I upload it, or if I haven't uploaded any already. By the way, I'll probably leave, something up in the upper right corner up here, like one of those cars, that if I do have it uploaded, I'll set up a link to it so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so yeah, let's continue on with this. The John A. Beck Jr. Library, said Steve Joseph, BC3's Dean of Library Services for 22 years until he became intern Dean of Humanities and Social Sciences in July, was like going into a cave. It was dark. Especially the first floor, I can tell you for sure. Maybe some of the second floor, Although, let me just set this up, how the library originally looked like, We'll just say it screamed of the 70s, or at least late 60s, mostly 70s, okay? Like 1973, 74 when it opened, So, yeah. Whew, ain't that something, Well, I'm kind of going to miss that retro decor, though, but I think it was about time for something new, and, yeah. Okay, so, yeah. it sort of had a very sad look, said Deepak Wadingana, whatever. Principal Renaissance free architects that cried out for opening up to a lot more natural daylight. Now, interesting fact about the library originally, they actually originally had a skylight in there originally. You know, I think it was like one of those fiberglass bubble sci-fi space age reject skylights though. And apparently from what I heard, they had to close it off because it kept on leaking so damn much. So yeah. That's from what I heard. And then I guess they decided to replace it and reopen it again. Okay, so yeah. Okay. So yeah, okay. I mean, anyway, by the way, if you're curious, let me zoom in on this, so you can see more of this. This is pretty cool looking, I mean, look at this. So yeah, there's your staircase with the natural lighting, The all-new grand staircase at BC3's John A. Beck, Heathon Family Learning Commons. So yeah. So yeah, let me read this. Where occupy walls once stood are now glassy pony walls awash in natural light from a 16-foot by 16-foot pyramid skylight centered on top of an open staircase flanked by unexpected landings, each outfitted with turquoise or navy blue beanbag chairs, as seen like right here, and lime green ottomans. Believe it or not, they never originally had an atrium like this in the library originally. It was just one single floor for I remember being there once. Only one time before they remodeled it. Kind of sad. Had a pretty cool vintage library, but I heard the thing kept on breaking down a lot. And it was sketchy, and it wasn't really to modern day ADA compliancy regulations. So yeah, when students who were here before the remodeling come back, said Miller, they aren't even sure where they are sometimes, such as the state of the library design in the past decade, said Fox, whose semi-monthly magazine includes an annual November edition featuring architecture, So yeah, if you wanna read the rest of this article, I'm gonna leave a link down in the description below. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna copy this out, and whenever I upload this video, I'm gonna paste the rest of the story down in the description, so you can click on it and read the rest of this PFD news article file, So yeah. In a freaking in a national magazine mentioned this library? What? That's crazy, And I'm kind of going to miss the old 70s wood paneling and wood aesthetics and the cobblestone walls and some stuff, but still, this is way better. So yeah, imagine that. Ain't that crazy? I mean, seriously, it is. So yeah. Well, I don't know what else to say about it though, but I can't really make my. I definitely have to say it's one of my most favorite buildings on the main campus. Either that or the Science and Technology Center, which is a lot bigger. Well, honestly, the biggest building on the campus, which opened up about 15 years before this year, 15 years ago. So, yeah. I can't really decide which. I think they're both, I think these two are both my most favorite buildings on the campus, Well, yeah. By the way, you will not believe what they have in the library as an elevator. You won't believe what elevator they have in the library now, You gotta have to stay tuned and watch the video to find out, It's like, what they just give you hit. It's the second one I ever discovered and ever filmed, okay? Of its kind, okay? So yeah, well, I don't know what else to say here, though, but hey, if you want to check out the rest of the news article, go ahead and click that link down in the description. Till then, thanks for watching, and this is Nathan Davis signing out. Peace.